Okay, there we go. We're live. Yay! Hey everybody, Saigan here, bringing to you your weekly Questers Rest. So, I'll start with the news that everybody's really curious about first, before getting to what's in the box. Yeah, I'm not going to show the bottom of it. I just realized that like my address is on there. I got turned down for the job, which, well, it sucks, especially after, spending a month doing interviews with them to be told there's a lot of competition for this position. Okay, well, whatever. The good news is, a couple of days ago, I was starting to get really fed up with how long it was taking them, so I started putting in applications in other places. So, I'm also going to hit up a recruiter service that is actually being provided to me as part of my severance package. So, it is what it is. I still got like 3 months of severance. So, I'll stay on top of that. In the meantime, streams are going to happen when they happen. I should be streaming today, probably some Warcraft, just to relax, because yesterday was a very frustrating day, because I got the email from them, like, right as Garen's musical show was starting. It was, one of those things that music classes and schools do, so I was one of many parents sitting there with a smartphone recording. Garen enjoyed it, and I'm proud of him. So, on to the fun stuff. And I mentioned this earlier because it finally got shipped out. This is something that was made available years ago. And like everything from this... Hi, Kona. Come up here. You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? You're so short. You're so short for a boxer. She was the runt of her litter. Kona, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, look over there. Look over there. Okay, get down. I know. I'm sending mixed messages. Lay down. Okay, so like everything that came from this series, it seemed to be cursed. Everything that went wrong with getting the physical release out did. But it finally happened. Came through limited run games. If you're not familiar with limited run games, they publish games in a very limited quantity, just based off of pre-orders alone. And that has led to a physical release of my favorite fighting game, and probably one of my top 10 games ever, Skullgirls. Yay! And this should actually have, yes, it does, the Japanese voice actors are finally available. You can play the game in Japanese if you want. I'm going to try it out. It's probably just going to be weird, though, considering the American voice actors did just a fantastic job to begin with. But yeah, I still haven't actually cracked this open. I opened up the box to make sure everything was in there, but yeah, still in the shrink wrap. There's a close-up of the box. Close-up of the back. I'm so happy. So happy. It's got the little limited run sticker on it. This is number 4,225. They did a couple thousand of these. But as far as the other stuff that came with it, or actually, let's open this up, because I want to know. I really, 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 really hope that there's an instruction book in here, because I like instruction books, and that's something that publishers aren't really doing a lot of anymore. At best, you get a little sheet of paper that says, "Hey, go to this website for the instructions," or "Do the tutorial, you noob." It was my phone, Kona. Chill out. She was resting her face on my leg, and then my phone buzzed, and she was like, "What the f-?" Getting trash all over my desk. No way. No way. An instruction manual. An honest to God instruction manual. Wow. Got a full page about the release. Thank yous from the team. There's a full page letter from the CEO of LabZero Games. The story takes up 4 pages. 4 pages of backstory about the actual in-game story. Controls, game screen, basic rules. Protect your life gauge, reduce theirs to 0. All of the advanced mechanics, which is something that you didn't really see a lot of, even back in Street Fighter. But they've got information in here about, like, the Odysee mechanics, which is one of the infinite protection systems. Although Odysee's different from the IPS. What Odysee does is, if you're getting blown up by a really long combo, but it's not infinite, but it has been going on for a while, it actually does build up a meter for you to burst out of it. There's no such thing as infinites in Skullgirls. If you're claiming it's an infinite, you're wrong and you don't understand the combo system. Educate yourself. Yeah, we got character pages with their moves and backstory and everything. I wonder if it's going to have combos. No combo. Oh god, Squiggly's page. Squiggly's page is like, here's all of her fucking moves, here's all the notes about them, because they're weird. Squiggly is one of the characters I could just never, like, get my hands on in any degree. Like, I'm not even a beginner Squiggly player. She makes no sense to me. I'm a beginner player for almost everybody else, not Painwheel. Peacock, I get. Big Band, yeah, Big Ben. Eliza is great. They're all great. They're all great. I love this game so much. If you haven't played Skullgirls, it is on sale on Steam all the time. All the time. And I definitely recommend picking it up. They even included a character page for Marie, the boss of the game, even though she's not actually playable. That's cool. "12 years old at the time of death. Blood type SG, but formerly O." And then they've got, I didn't notice this before. They have little animator notes and creative director notes on each of the pages. So Alex Ahad, who did the initial art and was the lead visual designer for the game, "I always like villains. Grey villains like Marie are particularly interesting to me. She has a somewhat justifiable path of revenge, except that following it she's also causing her own damnation." They have staff notes about every single character. This is such a great release. I'm really happy that I ordered this. Big Band. He's too big. Brian Judd, associate art producer. No, he's not. He is just the right size. Oh, this has got this cute little art on the back too. I don't know how well it's going to come in with the glare and everything, but it's good. It's good. I'm happy with this release, and this is just the game. There's more. No new poster for me, which makes me sad because I have like 20 of the posters. I'm a bit of a slut when it comes to Skullgirls merchandise. I had one of the limited edition hoodies, and it shrunk. So it's Perry's now. But I've got a physical copy of the soundtrack, which amuses me because I've got like 3 different versions of the digital copy of the soundtrack. And I've been supporting Skullgirls since day one. How many tracks are there? There's 19 tracks on here, so I don't think this is definitely not the full soundtrack. It is the special selection soundtrack. 19 hand-picked songs. on high-quality aluminum 500. I think they missed an opportunity to release this as vinyl, but that's okay. Because what I do have on vinyl, I still haven't gotten to listen to. It's behind me. That's where it is. The Mother soundtrack back there. Still haven't gotten to listen to it, because I don't have a player for it. That is a great art of Big Ben. Just chilling, relaxing, listening to that sweet, sweet sound. There we go. Oh, and then it's just got the standard art behind there. Yay! Good stuff. Good stuff. See, it's got Legend of the Skullheart. It would have to. Pick of the Litter, Moonlit Melee, The Fishman's Dance. Fishman's Dance is good. Seat of Power, Paved with Good Intentions, The Lives We Leave Behind, Dirge of the Divine Trinity, Skullheart Arrhythmia. That's another good one. Clear Breeze, Destiny in Her Hands, Unfinished Business, Where Money Flows Like Water. I think I know which one that is. Majority of these are Michiru Yamane, who I think also composed most of the Symphony of the Night soundtrack. The Crowd Goes Wild, Learning One's Craft, Royal Canopy Waltz, Going Nowhere Fast, An Oasis in Time, and In a Moment's Time. And then the art on the back is Marie conducting the big band orchestra that comes out on one of Big Band's supers. What else have we got here? We've got a special... I have a coupon code for Skullgirls merch from 86th. I'm just going to cover that up. But, yeah, okay, that's not that exciting. A limited run loyalty reward ticket, which I also cannot show. A neat little limited run collector's card. The back. A sticker. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm not much of a sticker guy. I guess I could put it on my computer case. You can't see it. But I'm also not much of a limited run guy. Like, there's been a couple of cool things that have come out. Like, they did a physical release of Darius Burst. And it was at a bad time that the orders were happening, and I didn't have the money for it. And then we also have this great little stained glass looking thing of the Trinity from Skullgirls. And it's very shiny and it's very sharp, so it's kind of hard to see, but it looks nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's probably going to sit in a box. Oh, and there was one other thing. There was one other thing that I noticed, and I forgot to mention anything about. The art is reversible. And I noticed it, and I didn't say anything. You know, I actually prefer the art that's on there now. The back is the same. So the standard art is this, which I really like. And the other art is this, which I think is the Japanese cover art for their physical release of the game. Which they actually got a proper physical release. I'm going to stick it with the standard art. So that's it. It's some Skullgirls. New addition to my collection. Get in there. Okay. Yeah, probably going to do some more today to just relax from yesterday's nonsense. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm your host, Saigan, and I hope to see you later on today's stream. Peace out.